He now gives you the fireball, which is a weapon that is probably inspired off of the firepower from Mario. Because the fireballs behave exactly like Mario fireballs. Except these ones have the bonus of bouncing off walls. They also last longer. Also in Mario, fire generally kills enemies in one hit, and this it doesn't. But it's still this is still a very useful gun. Which is why, by the end of Grass Town, you want this gun at level 3. Now those big fat guys, don't have them land on you. They do 12 damage, which is a lot at this point, which at this point in the game is a lot. You don't want to neglect the Polar Star, though, because it's still your only gun at level 3 unless you took the time to level up the missile launcher. I didn't, but the missile launcher won't come into play for a little bit. Once this gun hits level 2, it becomes quite powerful. I know its level 2 is stronger than the Polar Star's level 2. At level 3, they do the same amount. Or maybe the level 2 is the same, actually. I'm not sure. Seems like this gun's level 2 does more damage than the Polar Star's, but that guy goes bye-bye. A little bit more, and now we get to the fireball's devastating level 3, which can shoot a stream of fire. The whole stream of fire thing becomes important towards the end of the game, actually. Especially on a certain cave towards the end of the game. You guys might think you know what I'm talking about, but I'm actually talking about something that you don't know what I'm talking about. And there's this whole thing. You need to talk to her before the jellies start spawning. This is where Grass Town gets annoying, because now you have to go back and forth through the place like 6 or 7 times. Also, if you want a special gun, you have to do it one more time, but for this playthrough, I'm not going to be getting that gun. That gun is actually only useful in the sand zone, and after that, it becomes kind of pointless. There's also, I forgot to get the life capsule like the first time through. Go get that. A bit later in the game, you have the option to trade in the Polar Star and the Fireball in return for a gun called the Snake. Now, I've never used that gun before, but I've heard from multiple people that it's actually a pretty good gun. It shoots through walls, which I can see how that'd be useful. We now fight, I consider this a mini-boss, is that big blue thing up there on the ceiling. It's the Queen Jelly. And if you want to beat her easily, don't destroy that square block, otherwise she has a hell of a time trying to get down to you. And you can just shoot her until she dies. Now you get jellyfish juice. Why did I say jellyfish juice? However, you don't want to immediately go down through there yet. You want to go get... At least I hope you can do this. I've never actually tried this before, but I want to see if I can get the charcoal first. Because if I do, this will save a lot of time. Well, let me save. Yes, we can get the charcoal first. That's pretty good. That item becomes a bit crucial later on. Wow, I actually just saved a lot of time by doing that. That's pretty cool. So now we have that, we can continue. And don't worry, you can get more jellyfish juice, because every time you go into any sort of building, the Queen Jelly respawns. If you have the Polar Star level 3, killing her is really easy. You just have to shoot the hell out of her. Oh, shoot. Oh, crap. I didn't know to destroy that. If you do destroy that, she's a bit harder because she bounces around, but she's still beatable. So now we have the jellyfish juice. We can continue this way and go into, what's name's fireplace. To be good at this game, you want a trigger finger. You want good button mashing skills. So we've gone through there, now you can continue this way. Those things are death traps, by the way. They kill you in one hit. Don't touch them. Later in the game, well, actually, they were in the first cave, but there were smaller ones that aren't one-hit kill. They only do 5 damage. Of course, at the time, in the first cave, they are, of course, one-hit kill, because in the first cave, you only have 3 hit points. Whoops. Oh, don't do that. Alright, doesn't matter. You're still dead. Now, these guys look annoying, but they're only annoying if you have trouble dodging that blast that they do. Which, if you kill them one at a time, that's pretty easy to do. Now, this place is largely pointless, but there is obviously a life capsule up there. Getting it is quite easy. Whoops. The first playthrough of this game, I actually had trouble figuring out how to get that. Mostly because I didn't realize that that guy, if he lands on you, is a one-hit kill. He is, by the way, so don't have him land on you. Now we've got that. You can go back through this way, and there's that little thing there. Then you get a key there. Now it's not the key to the door to this little building there, this little building here, but it is the key to a crucial place in Grasstown here, which looks more like a ruin than a town, especially since only 2 people live there, which is this place. Now you'll notice the robot. You also see that throughout Grasstown there were these little metal things throughout the floor. These were the fans. You activate them here. You also activate that robot. Makes weird noises. Now, although you would expect a boss fight here, there is a boss fight, but it's not the robot. It's Balrog again. Doesn't matter what you say here. Nobody says the word goeth anymore, you douche. Now this Balrog fight is tougher because he does shoot his little energy blast, but by this time with the Polar Star level 3, he's not that hard. As long as you have good button mashing skills, this boss is still easy. We're not going to be encountering a hard boss for a while. Okay, that probably wasn't too good for a walkthrough here. Let's forget that ever happened. Oh, shoot. Well, that set me back a while. Wow, that was one of the easier bosses in the game. That was kind of pathetic.
Okay, take 2. That's not cool to do the fireball. Is just keep pressing the fire button, which is X. And you'll shoot like a big shield of fire right in front of you. Maybe just keep walking to create this like rolling shield. That can be pretty useful. Oh shoot! I didn't charge the shield. I don't think it counts. Okay. So we now have the jellyfish juice. We can now keep going. And now I'm not getting an idiot. I would estimate right now that I'm on part 5 or 6, maybe 7. So save. Alright, continuing through grass ruins. Because this place is the farthest thing from town you'll ever see ever. Except for desperation, but that was a movie. Slash book. If you don't know what I mean when I say that, then I don't know. Well, I love that movie. No, seriously, it's not a movie. Also, I'm going to clear something up right now. This is not a Let's Play. Because I'm not talking about dumb bullcrap as I'm playing the game. Okay, maybe I am, but not really dumb bullcrap. In order to do this successfully, you can't destroy that star block right there that one guy was resting on. Those guys are called presses. The last called swamps.
Call them cave story swamps. Also, yes, that pink thing over there will come into play in a minute. As soon as I beat well, not long after I beat another boss. Let's go in and heal, and this time we'll go fight Balrog without sucking.